Okay, one of them days for me and Lisa.
Don't
be scared. Rosie's first days of kindergarten, so she's not a little stink bug baby no more, and it's breaking my heart. But we want our kids to grow up and be strong and prosperous and do all kind of wonderful things. So we got to turn them loose, you know. So that means one thing. What? Gotta have a
Wawa.
Gotta have a Wawa. So that's where we are, and then we're gonna go to work. See? Back at you later. All right, let's take a look at this. Got the ceiling patching started. It's gonna look good. Got a skim coat. First skim coat on the this bead, all the corners. It's looking good. The bathroom. Nice. It's like we started to get some people subscribing to our little channel, so I want to thank everybody for that and let you know we're gonna do our best to not disappoint. My job is to get this ceiling ready for paint. It's like hot today. Good dope. Next is to get all this out of here on the back of that truck, because David will be here sanding his drywall tomorrow, and we don't want our tools all dusty. Drywall looks good. He gets it sanded out, and then we'll throw a coat of primer on it, put the lights on it, and do any point up. Ceiling's gonna look awesome. Need to skim these patches on this ceiling one more time before we call it done. Looking good. Okay, we're going to make the ceiling beautiful today. We're going to put the bead board up here and the crown mold. Lisa's here today. So, she don't like that. So let's get busy, see what happens. Okay, we're gonna show these folks how to put up crown mold, the tried and true way. First thing we're gonna do is cut a block off here. 6 or 8 inch block. Next we go. Now we're gonna mark this ceiling. And this is the trick. See this angle and then this angle. We're gonna take this, I'm gonna hold it against the wall and push it up till it hits the ceiling. See that? I'm pushing right on that little piece of cove. Right on. See that? I'm gonna give myself a line there and a line there. And then I'm gonna go around the whole ceiling and give myself a line over all the corners and every 4 or 5 foot. Now what this is going to do is give you an idea where your crown mold space is sitting on the wall. It's got to sit in that saw and sit on this wall at the same angle or your joints aren't going to work. So when you, and then the ones in the center, so I put up a long piece of crown mold and it might flatten out. See, I might be tempted to nail it right there, but I know I got a pencil mark there and I can just tap this crown up until I see that pencil mark. Boom, shoot it there and know I'm right. See my pencil line? See that? See how many right here? Good. About 8 inches away from the corner in case we have to tap it up and down. This next part, there ain't no easy way. Practice makes perfect. So if you're gonna do your room and never done this before, I suggest you get some scrap, cut a 45-degree angle, and then use the copings all the way. I'm fixing to show you. Some people put this in right at the corners. For me, it never works. And I've been doing it this way since I was 17, 16, something like that. So I'm gonna show you how. I prefer cut from the bottom of the board to the top of the board. I'm right-handed. That coat's going to go there. That means we're going to start in that corner and go here. And then I'm going to break my roll. We'll come back and get this corner to there because it's easier to put a long piece in with the coat at both ends than it is a short one. The long piece I can pull out, we can set the corners and I can pop it in. So, let's do that. We're gonna get a measurement. All right, so we're gonna put the tape measure in that corner, obviously. And then, come over here close if you can see that. Over my other shoulder. Are you into the corner there? Mm-hmm. So we're gonna measure this to the bottom of that piece of, see this edge right here? That's what we're measuring to. Not over here, but right here. All right. Let me get another one. I need a new tape. Me and Lisa live in a world where we wear tools out. Ain't that something? All right, so we're gonna call that 80 7/8. Okay, with a right hand cut. This block I'm gonna put me some guide marks on my saw. You can see this. I'm always marking all over this thing. So now I can work off the top one. Let's see. You can see how many lines I got? This is how different this crown mold can be, depending on who makes it. So there's 3 different lines there. So we're gonna go with that. Even that one back there is too far, so I'm gonna put a new one here and darken it up a little bit. When I finish it this time, I'll go ahead and clean that off. See, that one looks good right there. See that? That little bit makes a huge difference. There we go. Probably should have cleaned them off first, but. Okay, we're gonna pull some crown mold in. The first thing we're gonna do is coat it. Then we'll pull our measurement after the coat is done. Again, we're upside down. Don't forget that. Now, two things happen here. I'm looking at this, and I can feel it. I can feel it. You do it long enough, you can feel it. So I'm looking at that mark that we made earlier, and then I'm looking right back here. And everything's telling me that this piece of crown mold is seated in there where it needs to be. So we're gonna cut the coat. I'm gonna cut the miter off. Then, come down here with that. See this? Let me do this just so it's easier to see. That's the line that we're going to coat. See? And now it's coat, that is the line, that's the point that we'll pull the length from. All right? So, I'm gonna coat it real quick. And like I said, practice, practice, practice. I need a good place to do this. Just like drywall mud bucket, but I can't bend over like that and stay that way for long, it hurts. Come here. Probably one of the most important things is look at the, see this? Look at the angle that back up a little bit, Lisa, back up with it. Look at the angle my saw's on, see that? See? When you just work that little coping saw, you ain't no big hurry. Work that saw. Now I got to turn 90. So I can do this, back that saw out, and I can get it from this side. Again, constantly being aware, excuse me, of the angle that your coping saw is. Yeah, see how that is? That's That's what the back looks like. Not really pretty on the back, is it? All right, I'm gonna get a piece of sandpaper, clean that edge up a little bit. See that? The wood is so thin at that point because of the angle of the coping saw. I could take this piece of 80 grit, which has been used, that same piece I used to put up the corner bead, and I can detail that thing right off. Gonna be embarrassing if this don't fit though, ain't it? That's gonna be embarrassing. So, we got a number for 80 and 7/8 short. See this right here? That's where it's gonna butt that piece up where we got our number from. 80 and 7/8. All right, we're gonna set that one where it approximately goes. And see that? See that? We're on the right track. All right, now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put a couple tacks in here to hold this. I can figure out a good way to hold it. Tough. All right, see the end down there? You might think it's too long, but it's not. We're gonna go. Belly it, and then we'll just ever so slightly. Let's look at that. Now here's where your block gonna come in handy. See that? I got you, baby. Good. See that? That's why you gotta have that block. And see this? This will do its job. See our pencil mark for reference? Oh, it's all coming together now. Because y'all help me want it. See that? Now we just got to put every 14, 16 inches. Okay, that one's up. What are you hide, Lisa? Second verse, same as the first. It's just we're just going in the opposite direction. So now what's important with this last one, you see, up here where Lisa is, we got a copa corner for that. And we got a copa corner for that one. So I'm going to tell you where to get your number from. You see that? The bottom of that cove. This could be hard, but and then you can see we pull our tape to the bottom of that corner. And then when I cut it, I'm gonna cut it about a 1/16 long so we can pop it into place. So we got a number here of 149 and 7/8. Okay, we got one end of this coat, you see? And your assistant or your partner is going to hold the tape right on that corner right there. Which was, what is that number? 149 and 15/16? So this, we're going to take that tape.
149 and 15/16.
Put it right. Here's our length mark right there. 149 and 15/16. So when you set this in the saw, we got to cut back this way in order to get that bevel. So we put this on here. Now you see how much the length of your board grew? because you're gonna come back and cope it going this way. So that will disappear. I hope that makes sense, I swear I do. All right, you can see we got this thing measured like I showed you and coped at both ends. And you see this one is in place. And Lisa's gonna hold it, make sure it don't fall out of there. And you can see that I got this end seated in place where it needs to be. And then if you look down the length of the crown, see how it's out of the wall? Now we're gonna go to the middle of the crown and look for what? A pencil mark. So we got it right. I'll show you how to look. Now watch this. See that? Boom. See that pencil mark? You know you're on the one. Pencil mark ain't gonna move. You see? Pencil mark. And my block. Going down, didn't you? And that is it.